Welcome once again to ChartMill. So let me introduce you to our new high growth momentum rating filter, which is available on our stock screener page. So if you open up the growth menu, the new add-on is available right over here, the ChartMill high growth momentum rating filter. It's a slider. You can move it between 0 and 10. Let's have a look at what exactly this new rating filter does. So open up the documentation page, documentation center, and then fundamental analysis. There is an article available, the ChartMill high growth momentum rating. In short, this rating takes into account several parameters which are important to growth investors. So earnings and sales growth, acceleration, expanding profit margins, surprises and revisions. These are all combined into one single rating because these are the typical aspects that are important for high growth investors. Now let's go back to the stock screener page so I can show you how this filter exactly works. So let's start with some general parameters. Price above 5 to avoid penny stocks and the market cap at least small caps. So more than 300 million market capitalization. Select the growth menu and then the ChartMill high growth momentum rating. Let's start with 7 out of 10, which is already very strict. 39 results. Nvidia, of course, yesterday it released astonishing results once again. So earnings per share growth quarter to quarter more than 460%. And sales up more than 260%. That is just Nvidia. There are some other very attractive names which are well known to growth investors. PDD Holdings, for example, HIMS, APP. Those are all setups that have a score of at least 7 out of 10. And as you can notice below the chart, there is the earnings data regarding earnings per share growth and sales growth. That's why these specific tickers are retained with this specific rating filter. Celsius Holdings is another one. Abercrombie and Fitch. Tidewater. A total of 39 results, just this one filter. If we bump this up to 8 out of 10, that is currently the highest score worldwide. Of course, Nvidia again, there are only 9 results. So let's have a quick look. Nvidia, PDD, APP. Okay, that is Nvidia, but on the German exchange. So let's change this to US only. So only 5 results. The first we already know. So let's go down. APP, Coinbase Global, and a short guarantee. These are the only 5 setups that have currently a high growth momentum rating score of at least 8 out of 10, which is the highest score at the moment. As I have already mentioned, it's a very strict filter. So if you are going to use this filter, I suggest you start at approximately 6 out of 10, which give you a good number of possible setups. In this case, 145 US only. And in order to find setups, you could sort these results by the performance. So performance on 1 month, for example. And that will give you some typical setups of high momentum growth stocks above the 10 and 20 SMA. And then you can add all these to your watch list in case there is a period of consolidation close to the 10 or 20 SMA. So you can find some really good and decent, very low risk setups. There is also another way to find decent high growth momentum setups, because we have used this rating filter to create 2 new trading ideas. So let's head over to the trading ideas page. ChartMill screens only. Long only, swing trading, and they will appear at the bottom of this page. two new trading ideas, the high growth momentum trend and the high growth momentum breakouts. So first let's have a look at the high growth momentum trend trading idea. So this screen filters for stocks which meet the Minervini trend template and have a ChartMill high growth momentum score of at least 6. So the trend template makes sure that the results are stocks which are in an uptrend, not too far off their highs and well above their yearly lows. And the ChartMill high growth momentum rating assures the results show high earnings per share and sales growth and acceleration. So the stock screener settings can be found over here. So let's run this trading idea. Currently there are 63 results. And of course you can change all these filters individually. For example, the average volume is rather low. If you wish to elevate this a little bit, for example to 500k average volume, then there are still 41 results. As always, Nvidia is on top. Hood, Robinhood markets, HIMS again. And as you notice, all these stocks are in a confirmed uptrend. So that is the first trading idea. And the second one is the high growth momentum breakouts. So again, more info, the stock screener settings. We are making use of the ChartMill ratings. So technical rating at least 7 and setup rating above 7. And then again, the high growth momentum rating at least 6. So this screen finds potential breakout setups in high growth momentum stocks. And at the same time, it demonstrates the power of the ChartMill ratings by just using 3 filters. We find stocks which are high growth stocks with decent technicals and which show a setup pattern. Let's run this screen. So 26 results. Novo Nordisk, this is worldwide. So again, if you wish to change the exchange, for example, to Europe only, there are only 6 results. US only, there are 18 results. So Novo Nordisk, Hannon Armstrong Sustainable, LPG, Itron, showing a nice tight price after a decent move up and some good numbers. FSS, classical VCP pattern, tight range, high volume. So as you can notice, some very decent setups, low risk setups that you can use for your swing trading strategy. In order to view and analyze the results of these screens, there are different options. Currently we are on the charts view, but there are 2 different specific views where the high growth momentum rating filter is used. So open the drop down menu next to view. The first one is below tables, the earnings momentum table, which shows the symbol and then the high growth momentum rating score and some other information regarding the earnings per share growth and the sales quarter to quarter, and on a yearly basis growth is also visible next to the profit margins and the percentage change today and the performance over 1 month. That is the standard table view where the high growth momentum rating filter is used. And the second one is below columns and then fundamental earnings growth and acceleration. So it shows a little chart and then the high growth momentum rating and the standard growth rating is also visible next to some numbers and some fundamental charts, earnings per share growth on a quarter to quarter base, and the same for the sales or the revenue quarter to quarter growth, which is also shown in this fundamental chart. Those 2 different options are available for the free users. And there is another option, but that is only available for the paid subscribers. So when using the charts, this table, this earnings data, it's only visible if you are a paid subscriber. So open the main chart, this icon, and then there is this earnings data tab, show earnings table, and then you can choose to show the earnings table above or below the chart. Standard, it's showing it below the chart, but you can change this. And you can also show the oldest data first. So standard, the oldest data is shown on the right, but you can change this. So I'm going to do this as an example, apply. And now the most recent dates are shown on the right of the chart, just below. But this is only available for the paid subscribers. In addition, there is this ChartMill High Growth Momentum rating that is also visible when you are showing the earnings data. So if I'm deleting this data, earnings data, don't show it, apply, then also this number will disappear. But again, that is only possible, only visible for the paid subscribers. It's very handy to have a good overview of the stock and the recent earnings per share and sales growth on a quarter-to-quarter basis. So that's it for this new high growth momentum rating filter, a very strict filter, but it's able to provide you with some very strong stocks, some stocks with decent growth, giving you some really nice opportunities. So be sure to give it a try. If you have any questions or remarks, leave them in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer them. Meanwhile, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.